so you can't see me that good. But I got the stands pretty much loaded in the truck. All I gotta do is get this part. You can see it. I gotta get the top of the 2-man. Let's see if we can. There. I'm just gonna have to be like that so you can see me through the sky. I got 2 bags of corn, the motor for the feeder, and the stand. So the stand's not going where the feeder's going, but you get the point.
She ate.
Hi guys, so I don't know how good you can hear me. This will be like a 30-second little deal. I got the stand on my legs and stuff to get it up there. I'm gonna go set it out, put it together. I'm gonna come back, grab one of them. We're gonna go set it up, and then I'll go help Papa put up his blind. And then the other dude, whatever, his family member, Rodney, he's gonna go put out a blind, I think, and put out some corn and cameras. And so yeah, I'll get back to you guys when I get there. Alright guys, so I'm here at the food plot and it looks gorgeous. It's still pretty thin, but it goes right through here. It's like a little circle and then this square. Here's a stand, here's what the foiler looks like. So here's a food plot and about 8 to 10 yards. Here's a tree I was gonna put it on. Because at the very back of the food plot would be about a 15 to 20 yard shot. But I'm thinking about getting back here on that tree right there, that oak, because I can be farther back and I can get away with a little bit more movement. If I'm this close, the slightest movement and sound, they're gonna hear me and look up. Over there, it's a little bit thicker. Over right through here is the thickest part, and right in here, it's just really thick. I am gonna go show you what it looks like. The creek is right over there, like 20 yards from me. So I like the spot because it was back in here in the oaks. So they're going to have a food plot, a little bit of corn, acorns, and they're going to have water all in this one spot. So I knew this would be a good spot to put it because it was nice and flat. It was well covered in here because it's pretty thick that way and pretty thick. I mean, it's not too thick. You can tell where we've cleaned out a lot. We've been hunting in here for about 5 years. But I've noticed with this spot, Dad used to hunt here about 10 years. It was before I was born and right during that time when I was born, when Dad was hunting back here. So about 14 to 15 years ago when he had that boat seat. It's literally a stand with a boat seat on it. That's why we call it the boat seat. And the property line is about 100 yards that way. So it's pretty close to the property line, but it's pretty thick over there. So it's like a bedding area over there, and I haven't really went that way. I haven't really went that way a lot. I've really just hunted over here in this general area. But the food plot looks really good. I know it's been about 2 weeks since we've had it, and within 2 weeks, it looks just as good as the food plot at the 5 acres that's been up for a month. It's actually thicker and taller than the food plot at the 5 acres. Of course, this seed, if y'all are wondering, it's literally the seed when they do highway work and they've got all the mountain sides and they have all that grass up there that looks really good and the deer are always out there eating. That's what this is. This is that grass. So I'm hoping next year that it won't be weeds. It'll be this grass. I'm going to go over there and show y'all, but there's a lot of tracks in here. Looks like it's been munched down a teeny bit, like the tops have been munched down, but it's really just kind of getting thick and tall right now. But like I said, it's been 2 weeks. We've had about 4 rains down here, so it was literally the perfect timing to put this out here. I'm thanking the Lord, because if it wasn't for him, it wouldn't be like this. That throw and grow, I'm guarantee you, if I threw that out here, it wouldn't be this good. So I'm going to tell y'all one thing. If y'all get seed, don't get Walmart seed. Get your own seed, like from a farmer's co-op or a general place you can get seed from, like a gardening store, farmer's co-op. Don't get the throw and grow and all that, because I've planted both, and I can just see within 2 weeks, this looks better than what the throw and grow and 7-card stud, both from the same company, did in a month and a half. So I'm going to show you where I want to put it. I want to put it on that tree, and I want to clear out some of these limbs, and it'll be about a 15-yard shot if they're on the very edge, and at the very back, it'll be about a 22-yard shot. It's only about a maybe 25, maybe 30 foot, about a 25 to 30 foot by about 25 foot. And then over there is just kind of like a 4-wheeler width, about a side-by-side width that goes in a circle. So I'm going to go show you the other side of the food plot and what it looks like and where all the tracks are, and then show you the creek where they're walking. So this is the other edge of the food plot. So like it's a square, it does a circle. Right there is the thickest. I threw apparently a lot of seed over there. But look at all these tracks. You can't hardly tell on the camera. Let's see if I can get closer. That track. And apparently probably threw some over here. And there's the creek bed over there. I'm gonna go show you the creek. But I can tell over here, it's not a group of deer that come through here every time. I'm seeing like 15 to 20 different size tracks all out and through here. Some of them are spread out like they were running. Because if y'all didn't know this, here's a little tip to tell what the deer are doing on the trail that's right beside your stand. If the deer the hooves are like this. So if they're like this, they're just kind of walking and going along, probably grazing on your food plot or something. If the hooves are like this and they're kind of spread out and open and about an inch gap, they're running. So during the rut, that's a very good sign if they're running, because you can tell where they're running. Of course, they run everywhere during the rut, but you can tell if they're running from a buck or something, so you can see generally if there could be a buck in the area that's chasing does. So here's that tree I'm wanting to put it on is, where is it? Oh, it's right there. So I can clear out those tree limbs pretty easily. So it looks like this is one of their main places because it's pretty. Hold on. It's not that deep. As you can tell, there's ripples. There's literally about an inch deep. If you look at all these tracks, you can't hardly tell because all the leaves. But they're walking up through here, and I can tell they're walking up it. Hold on. They're walking up it, and then going this way, and following that way. So I'm gonna go over here where it's a lot more sandy, because their other crossing is over here. It's kind of their main crossing. So I'm gonna go show you that. Look at that. Look at all those tracks. guys, so that is looking way better. Those few limbs right here and that limb right there, my stand will be about 3 to 4 foot above that, I'm pretty sure. And when I'm standing up, I'll be even a little bit higher. So I'm gonna leave that for extra coverage, because that'll give me just that much more coverage for when they're walking through. Alright guys, so we're at the stand. The floor is tingling, if y'all are wondering. Here's where I'm gonna put the stand at, right there. There's the trail. It goes, hold on. I can't really zoom in. I'll zoom in on the editing app because I can't really zoom in. I got my gloves on. Here's one of the trails. Here's one of the little lanes. That lane's about 120 yards long. It's gonna go on this tree right there. That fountain right there. And then it'll go, you see all that? See all that in front of you. So I'm gonna put some corn out, and then I'm gonna go back to my stand, and we'll see if we can put some corn out and see if we can put that stand up. So yeah. Alright guys, so I've been cleaning up, and here's what the stand looks like so far. There's the food plot. I'll come up to the middle of the food plot, and there's a stand. I might knock that over. There's a stand. Hold on. Let me zoom into 0.5. I'll get there in a minute and show you what it looks like so far. We haven't cleaned it up all the way, but I've cleaned up a lot of it. I do want to come over here and see what it looks like from this point of view that they'll be walking across to get to the food plot. I figure I won't kill anything over here unless they're walking away, because I want them to come in and feel comfortable on their way in. Yeah. Before I clean, all I gotta do is clean up that one limb, that one other limb, and I'm getting anywhere between a 20 and 30 yard shot. So, dude, I got dry skin. I guess we just got finished cleaning all what I needed to clean. We'll get back up there and show you, but here's what the stand looks like. Yeah, I'm gonna put that camo down when I get up there to hunt so they can't see me. So I'm gonna get up there and show you what it looks like. I just got down to get the phone, and I was like, hey, I gotta show what it looks like. So I'm gonna get up there, and yeah. I'll stand up and see. Y'all are at my face, that's what I can see. I got those two limbs. Hold on. These two limbs to cut, and I'll be good. So, yeah. I was gonna cut these, but it's not worth it to me. I'll just wait. If I need to, I can scoot over and get a shot, or I can shoot right through that hole. And then, yeah. So that's the stand. Hope you enjoyed the video. So today is the day after that video. I just now did the outro. I was gonna do it when we got back to camp after we got everything loaded. Then I was like, all right, I'll just do it after we get home. Then I didn't get home. So now I'm here after church, and I am doing the outro. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please hit the like button, comment down below, and subscribe if you want to. And I'm gonna hopefully be hunting this Saturday. I'm not gonna really kill a doe. I'm not really gonna go after a doe. I'm gonna go after a buck. So buck shows up that's decent in size, I'm gonna kill it if I can. And those, I'll just let them walk. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hopefully you enjoyed, and hopefully you come back for the next video. Bye.